I'm here with Joaquin Silva, Managing Partner at Energy Innovation Capital, and we are today reporting live from the Permian Energy Dialogues. Joaquin, a pleasure to have you here.
Likewise. Thanks for the invitation. Excited to be here.
Great. What brings you to the Permian Energy Dialogues?
It's a really good forum, really, to become a better investor and a better partner to our portfolio. And we also have several energy partners that we do corporate innovation programs with. So that allows us to really network and bring value across partners and the entire portfolio.
Great to hear, and it's always good to have the kind of collaboration that we've been talking about here over the last day and a half or so.
Yes.
What's top of your mind when it comes to the Permian Basin and also maybe priorities, broader industry, but Permian?
Well, Permian is a great place to innovate because it's got the opportunity of scale. If you can get technologies vetted and built into the flow of the Permian Basin, it can become a very large company quickly. And there's also all kinds of scaling challenges right now. So looking at the water challenge, looking at the generation, power, infrastructure, leveraging tight labor supply. It's a really good melting pot of learning for a portfolio company and investor and a partnership type model.
And that sounds like there are a lot of interesting investment opportunities that you see in the Permian. How does it maybe compare to some other places and basins?
Well, we don't invest necessarily at the asset level specifically in the Permian, but our companies are technologies enabling the built out of the Permian. So how do you deal with H2S? How do you deal with water treatment? How do you deal with methane mitigation? And the Permian is ideal because all the majors are there and there's some very progressive independents, and it's also one of the most productive areas. So you're able to really leverage the scale of the basin to get technologies out there sooner rather than later. And several of our corporate partners like Exxon and Devon and others have major operations there. So that also makes it helpful. So,
any other big opportunities that you would say you're looking at particularly?
Water treatment. We think that, as we learned a little earlier today, it's on top of mind. It's the next kind of scaling constraint, or one of the next scaling constraints in the Permian Basin. And we're at that tipping point where we need to do something with the produced water problem. So we're looking at that area and have some investments there already. The other thing is continuing to improve emissions and not only detection, but operationalizing and creating AI in and around emissions detection and prevention.
I think you touched on all the topics that we've talked a lot about here. Water, for sure. We had numerous working sessions and roundtables. And
wrestling sessions or working sessions?
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
So, anything that has particularly stood out for you? Any highlights from the last day and a half? We're soon wrapping up. We have a couple more sessions. What has...
I really like the frank collaborative dialogue where you can really see policy from different places, different segments of the energy space. Power versus midstream versus upstream, and a mix of the different people that are here. Not any one specific event, but just that collaborative, cross-functional, cross-industry segment view that's brought together here at experts in their field, not people that are learning. These are real. It's a really good audience. So
that's great to hear. And as we always say, we look to bring people together to find more and better solutions around how to produce more energy with fewer emissions. And so we appreciate having the entire value chain together. And thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Love having you be part of the dialogue.
Thank you. It's an important time, and we really want to see the emissions and the water problem continue to evolve and make an impact. So excited to continue the discussion.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you.